Hey YouTube, XelacalleLli here, or Zell if you like, a little bit shorter. And I have for you here what is my first ever Wi-Fi battle. When I say that, I don't even mean first narration. This is literally my first Wi-Fi battle. I recently got myself an action replay, gen myself some teams that I had on Showdown, and yeah, I just started Wi-Fi battling. And so far, I've only really battled Puddles. Hopefully, by the time this is out, I'll have battled some more people and be able to get some more content. But yeah, as I was saying, this is a battle against PuddlesA1, a wonderful YouTuber who you should definitely subscribe to if you haven't already. He has a rain team here. You may be able to see. You can kind of tell because of Fiona. Now, the thing that I have to stress first is that this was a very rough team on his part, and the team that I have has been tested and tested and improved on and improved on Showdown over and over. And his team is very rough. It was just an idea he wanted to try, and yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the narration. So yeah, you're challenged by A1 Puddles, obviously. I lead off with Margarine, my Butterfree. That's my favorite nickname for any Pokemon that I've ever made, just FYI. I love my Butterfree. He goes for Rain Dance because he has Prankster, which I had forgotten that they got from the Dream World, and I kind of assumed he was just going to go for Fake Out or Switch. So I went for U-Turn, and I kind of wish I went for Bug Buzz because it probably would have one-shotted, unless he was carrying the Focus Sash, of course, but I doubt he was because it's a Rain team, he's a Rain setter, probably using a Damp Rock. So I think, right, I'm just going to go and switch into my Choice Spec Raichu and kill it with Volt Switch as he hidden powers. It's actually faster, so I'm no longer convinced. All of a sudden, I'm no longer convinced it had Prankster. Maybe it had Unburden and wasn't carrying the Damp Rock at all. I'm not sure. But I use Volt Switch, and that's Spexed. It is timid, but it's going to kill it, obviously, because Lipard is made of paper. It's a paper cat, if you didn't know. Um, so yeah, I switched back into Margarine because it's my Scarfer, generally a safe bet. But out comes Golduck. And what does Golduck have? It has Swift Swim. So I know that's going to outspeed me. I just get the hell out of there because I like Butterfree. I'm going to want it later. I go into Gothic, my Gothitelle, because when I look at Golduck, I think it's physical. And you saw their Frisk activating, and I saw it had Life Orb. So I was thinking, okay, I should probably write that down so I don't think that it's choiced. So I look away. I don't see Ice Beam. I look back. I see my max defense, max HP Gothitelle has taken no damage. Assume I'm fine, and then he uses a Hydro Pump and kills me in one hit, which sucks because I wanted to use this Gothitelle because it's a sleep talking, resting, calm minding set, which I haven't actually used on Showdown yet. It's because of Black and White 2 coming out, it gets sleep talk. So I go into Skimmer, my Mantine. It's because of its massive special bulk, I'm pretty sure that it can't do anything. He goes into his Fiona, as I just go for the hidden power. The problem with, well, it's not really a problem, but it's not going to do anything, and Fiona's just going to rest, hydrate, the kind of stuff that it does. So we go into Raichu because Raichu is a beast. It's spexed. It's going to threaten this sorry, Fiona out of the Manaphy Junior, because uh, it's Thunderbolt is going to do a lot of damage regardless of whether it's especially defensive or not. So he withdraws it, obviously being terrified, and I predict him to do that, obviously, and I go for the Hidden Power Ice, knowing that that will hit anything on his team, including the Emolga for super effective damage, which is kind of a shame because I really like Emolga and I really wanted to see what it was going to do. But obviously, this is Spexed against a Hidden Power Ice against an Emolga. It's going to kill it in one hit. The Emolga isn't going to get its Motor Drive and sweep my team, which I was kind of hoping it would do but at some point, but that's just a shame. So it goes into Golduck. The rain's still up, so this is a huge threat still. But my Mantine can take it just fine. He goes for Hydro Pump. I'm not sure why, because why would I not switch into Mantine? And uses Water, and Water Absorb happens. Then he goes for Psyshock, and I'm just like, oh god, please don't do too much. HP goes down, but it's only about a third, which is pretty good. So I know that I can take that and just rest up if I need to. I go for the hidden power, that's hidden power flying, just to get some damage off. Leftovers happens, And at this point, I think he realizes this is a losing battle, and he goes into PB&J, his float soul, and this is a big threat because right now I think it's banded, and that's going to do huge damage to anything on my team, especially because my Torkoal, which is my defensive wall, is a fire type, obviously, and my Gothitelle is dead. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to see what it does and go into Torkoal, and he goes for bulk up. And I'm like, okay, that could be difficult to deal with. Um, so yeah, the Swift Swim it has, but the rain ended a couple of turns ago, I believe, so that's not going to be a problem. However, obviously, it bulks up the first time. Then I then predict him to predict me to double switch, which was a bit risky, I suppose. But I wanted to get rid of Torkoal anyway. I just go for the Stealth Rocks because I figure, hey, it's going to help. It's the best move in the game. Um, at this point, he has +2 attack, +2 defense. He's just going to go for the waterfall and obviously take Torkoal out, despite its physical bulk. Max HP, max defense, psh. And yeah, Torkoal dies. Chain Smoker because of smoke. Floats or loses some HP, just a life orb. I go into Margarine because it has +2 defense. Absol's not going to do much. Raichu might not outspeed. Um, Margarine has Giga Drain and deals with it just fine, which I wasn't expecting it to Oko because I was expecting him to have quite a lot of special defense EVs, but it did, so that's fine. So he goes into Marty as Zeb Striker, Madagascar reference there, um, which I love, by the way. I figure he's probably Sap Sipper because he switched in like that. I found out later in a different battle he was, but that's beside the point. He goes for Volt Switch. I'm like, yes, because he's got to be choiced, right? Nope, he uses Overheat. So I guess it was Expert Belted because there's no lefties, no Life Orb. He's not choiced, so it kind of sucks that Rai is dead because that means no awesome synergy with Mantine and Lightning Rod. But at this point, it's basically a good game because I have Calamity, my Absol. He can't do anything to it because it's got -2 attack. I just go for the Night Slash here because as he Volt switches because I figure it's going to do good damage if he wants to switch out predicting the Sucker Punch. It's going to do good damage if he wants to attack predicting the Pursuit. So I just go for Night Slash and in comes Fiona. It does loads of damage to that Fiona. So I don't know. I don't know what this Fiona was. Maybe it was specially defensive. I'm not sure. But anyway, it does a lot of damage. That's probably to the point where it'll die on switching from Stealth Rocks. But I'm not 100% on that. So what I do is I go for Pursuit because I know I'm going to outspeed. It's not going to get its rest off. So yeah, that's nice. And yeah, at this point, it's definitely a good game because Zeb Striker has uh, barely any defenses and Golduck has barely any health, and I can just suck a punch on both of them because, as far as I know, they've only got physical attacks and sorry, attacking moves, and they do. So that's the end of the game. It was a good game. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it was a little bit one-sided, but Puddles, you're a great battler. I love you forever. No homo. Um, I really wish that you'd kept with this team if you're watching because I thought it was really good and I thought that it could go somewhere and I really liked your Sun team as well, but I know you didn't like the idea and your new NU team is just amazing. I love that as well because of XelacalleLli basically. It's really cool. So yeah, that's the end of the battle. Now I just want to talk about some stuff about my channel potentially for a little bit. Obviously, this is my first video. I hope it will be the first of many, but there's going to be a couple of obstacles in regards to that. The first of many being that I have a DS Lite, and there's many issues with the DS Lite. One of them is that I can't connect. Sorry, I can't put a card in it for memory, so I can't upload videos to my computer to record. So you're gonna have to just deal with the awful quality until I can get money and get get a newer DS because it kind of sucks. I really want to get good quality videos out there, but you know what? I'll take what I have and I'll use it because I kind of wanted to do this, and yeah. The next problem is also to do with the DS Lite because I don't know about any other DSs, but DS Lite it can only connect to a WEP encrypted internet if any of you know what that means. I hope some of you do. Um, the problem with that is it wouldn't normally be a problem, but you see, I live at home with my mum and will be for the next couple of months until we go to university. And the main PC in the house will not connect to web. So that means that as long as anybody might want to use the PC, I can't battle, which really, really sucks. Because it means that I'm not going to be getting very many battles. And yeah, that just sucks, basically. The next problem is not so much due to the DS Lite, but it is to do with the internet still. I have uploaded videos to YouTube before. I had a channel which was primarily just me gaming with friends, Left 4 Dead. If any of you want to see that, I'll put a link in the description as well. It's pretty awful. Most of the videos are low quality because my internet kind of sucks. It would always put these annoying like graphical fragments in somehow because of interference. I don't know. But basically, it just sucks for uploading videos, and it might be better now because it's been a while, and I will try and upload with that, but it might not work. And if not, the only way that I can upload reliably is with my dad's internet. And my dad, I'm only at his house 2 days every 2 weeks. So that would be the only time that I'd be able to upload, which I kind of don't want. I kind of want to be active and, upload a lot and be that kind of awesome YouTubing person who isn't really that awesome at Pokemon. But yeah, so that's kind of annoying. And the other problem is, as I mentioned again before, is that I will be going to university in a couple of months. They might not have web connection available. I might be busy. Um, I might even be busy before a few months. I might even be busy this month after I get my results because if I don't get good enough results, then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing with my life and figure that all that out. So that could suck. But yeah, I hope to be able to be active and post a lot. But in the end, it just might not happen. And if people find this and like, oh, why don't you upload? You're really awesome. Which honestly, I doubt that will happen. But if that does happen, then I'm really sorry. But those are the reasons, and it's coming up to 12 minutes 30, and I've been rambling long enough. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the battle. I really hope you understand if it turns out that I can't upload as much as I'd like. Um, but yeah, thank you again for watching, and see you later. Bye.